We verlaten het vasteland van Zuid-Amerika en belanden voor het eerst op een onvervalst Caribisch eiland, Trinidad. Trinidad ligt voor de kust van Venezuela, net als Curaçao en Aruba. Een eiland met een heel eigen gezicht. Een voormalige Engelse kolonie met 2 grote bevolkingsgroepen.
You decided to continue in the tradition of our ancestors.
Nazaten van slaafgemaakten uit Afrika en nakomelingen van contractarbeiders uit India. Maar maakt het in Trinidad eigenlijk uit waar je wortels liggen? Of zijn alle verschillen opgelost in één kleurrijke smeltkroes? Trinidad en Tobago. 1,5 miljoen inwoners verdeeld over 2 eilanden, 1 staat. En een van de meest welvarende landen in de Cariben. Sinds 1962 is het eiland onafhankelijk van Engeland.
Hi.
You good here?
How are you?
I'm good.
Wow, your shirt.
You
Nice.
right? Thank you.
Yeah, it's great. Ajax.
Yeah, Ajax.
So can I have what's better, the cashew or the peanuts?
The cashew.
Cashew, yeah. Give me the cashew.
Trinidad is ook het land van de calypso. Vrolijke dansmuziek, maar vol maatschappijkritiek. De calypso is van grote invloed op andere Caribische muziekstijlen. Bijvoorbeeld de reggae. Een van de belangrijkste calypso-muzikanten van dit moment is Brian Londen. Ik leer hem kennen op de hoek van de straat. Hij zit midden in de opname van zijn nieuwste videoclip.
We have too much to give, let we start to live. We have too much to give, let we start to live. We have too much to give, let we start to live. We have too much to give, let we start to live. Live, love and
The song, what's it about?
In Trinidad and Tobago and most places around the world, you'll find that people look for gifts from another person, from their loved ones. Like to buy something and bring something for them. But remember, some people are very unfortunate and they don't have money to buy stuff.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that instead of giving a physical gift, they could share love, share joy, share peace, share some hugs.
Yeah, and that's for free.
That's for free. And you can give me back that.
And so the calypso is also still popular, also among the young people? Or
Yeah. Calypso is this. You see this what you're seeing here?
Yeah.
And these people you're seeing
Yeah.
here? Calypso is the people
Yeah.
on the ground.
Yeah.
Calypso is the people
It's-
on the
it's the
ground.
roots of
It's the
the
roots of the
culture.
people.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah.
always been the voice of the people
Yeah.
and to state what the people are feeling.
Brian zegt dat ik vanavond langs moet komen in de radiostudio. Ze nemen een muziekprogramma op met nieuw calypso-talent.
Ladies and gentlemen, I say good evening to you. We're here live at the studios of WSCK 90.1 FM, only radio station in Trinidad and Tobago that plays 100% local music, local content on the biggest stage possible. So from the plantation to free society, from the backyard to where we are today, that is Makaiso music. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Kai Anthony Salazar!
Kai so kai, Pino Bear.
what's the history of the calypso? Where does it come from?
The calypso came from, well, you know, most of the slaves that were brought to the Caribbean came from West Africa. The slaves basically had their own language still. A lot of them didn't learn English as yet. So they used to be singing in their own language, but what they used to be doing was mocking the slave masters. So they would sing about the slave master's wife, how she's ugly and her bottom is flat and she's not pretty, and the slave master has a big nose and the slave master smells bad. They would be saying those things, but in their own language. So the slave masters would be there clapping and singing along, but not knowing that they were being ridiculed. So the calypso started in...
So it was a protest, actually.
Protest kind of stuff. And of course, after the abolition of slavery in 1834 in the Caribbean, now we had free slaves who used to sing on the plantation now coming into free society.
This song is a very important song to me. It's still relevant today as it was then. It's a song that speaks to the African man, the African woman to find their identity.
What started to happen is that after, well, post-colonial and post-slavery, you would find that other people didn't have televisions and radios and access to newspapers, but there were those who had access to newspapers and who would be reading. So they would now come and make songs about what they would have heard about the Crown Colony in England or in the Dutch colonies or in Spain, and they would put those things into songs.
All these years of slavery, knowing nothing but pain. Now today, you're trying to tell me we sacrifice real life for you in wait. Black man, open up your eyes. Get rid of that lazy mentality. Black man, you were once a leader. Take your rightful place in society.
Geheel in de traditie van de calypso stopt Brian een duidelijke boodschap in zijn muziek. Eis je plek op in de samenleving, zegt hij tegen de nazaten van de slaafgemaakten. En wees weer de koning en de koningin die we ooit in Afrika waren. Ik vraag me af wat dat de mensen hier zegt. Want waar ontleen je je eigen waarde aan als bijna alle sporen van je geschiedenis zijn uitgewist? Hoe tastbaar is Afrika nog voor de gemiddelde Trini? De ruïne van een oude suikerraffinaderij doet me denken aan de watermolen die we in Suriname aantroffen. Ook Trinidad telde veel plantages. Maar anders dan in Suriname is er hier geen levendige maroncultuur meer die de oude Afrikaanse tradities in leven heeft gehouden. Hoe zou dat zijn bij die andere grote bevolkingsgroep hier, de nazaten van de contractarbeiders? Na de afschaffing van de slavernij werden ze uit India gehaald om voor een karig loon op de plantages te werken. Met de belofte van een eigen stukje grond.
Well, go down there? Yeah, that way.
Neem nou David, nazaat van een Indiase boer. En daar is hij trots op. Ik moet koste wat kost zijn koeien zien.
Come. Betsy. Come.
Oh, there is so many.
Come.
So, the cow in India is holy. Eh?
It's holy. Hello.
Hello.
So I think my forefathers were farmers in India, and it remained over the generations. We keep a little bit, not in any big way, but we still have sentimental values for cows.
You also?
Yeah.
So this is also your connection to India and to your culture.
Yeah.
And nice. So this is just not Betsy, right?
No, this is not Betsy.
Okay. Whatever.
Those are guys.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, those are guys.
Het is 2 november. Hindoes vieren vandaag Diwali. Het feest van de overwinning van het licht op de duisternis.
Wow, this is good.
This
is roti.
It's roti.
Yeah.
This is called paratha. It's big.
How?
Paratha.
Paratha.
Roti. So you eat this with the other food.
Is this the same in India or is it different?
Actually, it was invented on the boats that brought Indian migrants to Trinidad centuries ago. They found that actually like sort of beating the roti, you can share it up a bit more if you kind of like have it mashed
because they had to share because they were
so many people.
and-
So on this ship, they developed this type of roti, this paratha, and that is something you will only find in Trinidad.
Well, our ancestors, they all come down with the same tradition, and you know, we follow that.
Well, I am a fourth-generation family.
Because it was your grandfather?
Great-grandfather,
Your
yeah.
great-grandfather
Father.
who came from India.
Yeah. India was a tough place. Opportunity is very little.
Yeah. You are proud of him?
Oh, more than proud. Come to a foreign land, work so hard, get married, raise a big family.
And was that also a reason for you to go back to India, to search where he was from?
I feel proud that I was able to get back to India, see where my forefathers came from, and connect with them.
I can
That
imagine. It's important. Yeah.
Om Siddhi Buddhi Pradevi Mukti Mukti Pradayini Mantra Sada Devi Mahalakshmi Namastati.
Yeah, we worship, we pray in Hindi. We don't understand the words, but we love our religion. So we love our ancestors and where we came from. The music, how it plays, and the song, and you know, but we don't understand Hindi, but we love it.
Yeah.
He said, well, we just love the culture. So that is to tell you the extent how we still, like, you know, we still feel we're part of India. I have a video, which, well, it's my phone, I will show you.
And that was your first time you saw them?
First time.
Meeting, rating.
I see your husband is really emotional.
Yes. He was actually like crying, like.
Really?
Ook al spreken David en zijn vrouw Gita geen woord Hindi en de familie in India nauwelijks Engels, toch moet er iedere week even gebeld worden. Want daarvan wordt iedereen blij.
Hello. Hi. How are you and family?
I am very happy.
Yes, we are happy.
We're all happy.
We are happy as well, yeah?
Happy Diwali.
Thanks, same to you.
So this is someone from the Netherlands.
How are you?
I am very happy. My family is very happy.
Hoe klein Trinidad ook is, ze lijken echt mijlenver van elkaar verwijderd. De Indiase en de Afrikaanse cultuur. Toch was er een tijd dat de Indiase en de Afrikaanse Trini's samen optrokken tegen de Engelse koloniale machthebbers. En met succes. Sinds 1962 is Trinidad onafhankelijk. Maar zelfs na de dekolonisatie ging de strijd nog door.
Good morning,
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Let me welcome you.
Thank you.
Right, so I'm Kafra Kambon.
I'm Nina.
Okay.
Yes, Nina.
Een van de sleutelfiguren uit die tijd is Black Power-leider Kafra Kambon.
Black people down here on the move, and we intend to take serious, positive action.
Wow, is that you?
Yes, that's me at another. This is going to the court. That's why you have.
Oh, you were going to the court here.
Yes.
How did you feel in this moment?
Well,
when I see you, it's like a powerful face.
Well, by then I might have been quite accustomed to police and court.
Yeah, it was not your first time.
Yeah, no, because India had been very active as students on campus, dealing with trade unions, dealing with grassroots communities and all that. And not because we had formed any organization, but a number of us were just involved in activism.
Yeah.
There was so much racial discrimination. The majority of the people were African and Indian.
Yeah.
But there were places that we did not live. You had 1 or 2 housing areas that were exclusively white. They maintained it that way. Even if you come out of a university, you can't even get a behind-the-counter job in a bank. So everybody knew that when they went into a bank, the only person they would see with a dark skin was the doorman.
Wow.
I mean, and this was literally, you had beauty queen shows, all white contestants.
From here.
For Trinidad and Tobago. So the people who were going
Where
to...
did they find them? Yeah. The government was white also? In
No. The government was people like me.
Okay.
But you see, the entrenched power of that white elite was such that no government at the time, unless it was a radical government, would challenge them, because all the important sectors of the economy were owned by the foreign whites. We were the generation that decided this was the end of that. We said African is African, Indian is Indian. Each people have their own identity they could be proud of, but collectively we are blacks, and we are black people fighting against a white-dominated establishment.
System, yeah.
Right? And when you are looking at tens of thousands of people literally on the street shouting black power,
wow.
You know, and you are a minority,
yeah.
And you know that you have been discriminating against us and treating us like dirt,
yeah.
And so then you become afraid. A lot of the white community left.
Oh yeah? They left the island.
Hey, Grandpa, how you going?
Hi, son. How are you going?
Hi.
Oh, I see you guys have a guest.
Okay. yes.
So what's happening?
I was talking with your father and your mother about their participation in the revolution in the 70s, and it's still
relevant.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. You see the unfinished business.
Absolutely. In 1997, I had to lead a movement to end discrimination in the nightclubs in Trinidad. It was every nightclub you went to had a night that was reserved for whites, that other people couldn't go in. This is
Exclusive
1997, exclusive for whites.
So that's how they also maintained the system. You maintain the system.
I mean, if you go back into the history of the Caribbean, you discover that wherever you had smaller, dominant elite populations, they incorporated more of the brown people, the lighter skinned ones, into that class to be able to form a group that is trained by their former colonial masters, that is going to dress like them, eat like them, drink like them, walk like them, talk like them as much as they can. And they are basically going to just hold that place that the former colonial elite held. And they're going to maintain the structures of the society.
Mensen met een lichte huidskleur die het koloniale systeem voortzetten. Het zet mij aan het denken over mijn eigen kleur.
For me, it was growing up in a small village. It was difficult because I was the only person of color in the whole village I lived, and also when I was studying journalism, I was the only one of color. So.
How did you feel about growing up and being different? How did that make you feel?
Bad, because I wanted to be
like everybody else.
And everything was different.
Did you feel you weren't beautiful? Was that a
I thought I was ugly. I was like a curiosity, and I didn't like that. Do you know what is so really funny? I thought until maybe I was like 12, 13 years, I really thought I was really black because I didn't see other people of color.
There you go, yeah.
Then I went to bigger cities. I saw other people in different skin tones. And I saw, oh, I'm brown, I'm not black. So that's really strange.
So I think it's also instructive, your experience in terms of the the fluidity of blackness and whiteness. So if you grew up here in the Caribbean,
Yeah, it's different.
you would immediately experience a certain amount of white privilege.
Yeah.
Because you happen to be lighter skinned than most of the people
course.
around.
But what do you learn your son about this whole different things about identity and color? How do you form him, or what do you give him?
So I went to find literature that I thought would give him a better sense of himself. I didn't want him to start off with that disadvantage.
Yes.
I said, I'm not always going to be there, but you're going to have to be careful when you go into places where white Trinidad is predominant, because the likelihood of him being discriminated against and mistreated is very high, much higher than you imagine.
Zo doet Shabaka dat dus. Hij wapent zijn zoon met het activisme waarmee zijn vader hem wapende.
Remove the monuments and statues. Reclaim the space, reclaim the name and the glory. Colonialism, we take no pride in the genocide. Slavery, indentureship, or apartheid.
Son?
Yes. That's the queen of the Warao people of Trinidad and Tobago, of which I'm an honorary member.
Martinique? Wow. Colombia? I remember this one.
Here we are.
The man who was responsible for this.
Indeed, the man who initiated those great crimes of history. In fact, perhaps the greatest crimes in human history.
What happened with him? I mean,
Well, since we raised the issue, the masses of the people took it upon themselves to beautify the monument, to remove his hands. I think he had a book and a cross. They did a good job of explaining to the authorities that the consensus here is that this has to be removed.
Yeah, but it's still there.
Indeed, we handed the mayor a petition with over 10,000 signatures on it. And you think about that as a sample size for a country as small as Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
To mobilize over 10,000 people to do anything is incredible. And since then, that was before the elections last year, we haven't heard a thing from the parliament or the government.
So why do you wait for permission? I mean, why not start now?
Let's go, Nina, come on. Let's make history.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, why? Why?
I think that what is important is not so much whether we tear it down and throw it away and so on, but whether we have a conversation, we understand why we cannot celebrate the values that this represents.
Wat ik zo inspirerend vind in Trinidad is dat de nieuwe generatie volhardt in het bouwen van een andere wereld. Columbus is nog niet verwijderd of het monument dat zijn plek moet innemen is al in de maak. Tegen de heuvels rond Port of Spain, waar slaafgemaakten zich na de afschaffing van de slavernij vestigden, werken nu 2 beeldhoudsters aan een nieuw beeld.
Hi, ladies. Hi. Explain me a little bit about this statue.
It's a tribute to the people of Yoruba village. A lot of people, maybe my age, don't even know that the area was once called Yoruba village. And they don't know the history of it. And to me, this sculpture would be a reminder to them.
Yeah, it's like a reminder of and the continuation of the African traditions that we have.
Not only that, the struggles that they went through.
And the struggles that we went through, of course.
Yeah, that symbolizes the drum.
Yeah.
The Yoruba people brought a lot to us. Some of the things they brought was their music. And at one point, the music was banned. So they came with the talking drums, which is this here, and he's beating the talking drum.
It was forbidden.
Forbidden, right? And that's how they used to communicate. And apart from that, the steel band was born in Laventille.
That's our national instrument.
Yeah.
She's gonna have some steel band motifs on her.
Yeah.
With the earrings and her
earrings,
collar.
her steel pan
the steel
sticks.
pan,
So the base is Yoruba, but the elements are
Trinidad.
Yeah, nice.
So you got the melding of the cultures. And then you have the talking drum and then the steel drum, which is what people away call it. Or the pan, which
And
is
music is big in Laventille.
And then,
For us, it's a symbol of pride.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
Yeah,
And
but I
knowing
see
that
also
we
the
did
pride
it-
in the faces of
Yeah,
the
yeah,
statues.
and also that we did it to young female Trinidadian sculptors in a field mostly dominated by men. Yeah.
Double pride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Right, so this is what the finished statue would look like.
Okay. Nice. So it will be in bronze also.
It would be finished in a bronze patina. Paint, stained bronze.
This is like the cultural heart of the Afro-Trini community.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, of Trinidad, you could say
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
So how was it for you to grow up in such a cultural neighborhood?
Well, I couldn't help but be part of it. But now, with all the older heads dying, we don't have that sense of community in the area anymore. We have all these borders, so you would find people from my area may not be able to go into neighboring communities.
Oh, because it's too
gun
dangerous?
violence.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of the people are, they find it hard to find jobs.
Yeah.
A lot of them poorly educated, so they turn to crime. That's my grandparents' house. They say it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah.
And that is what this area was, with all the families. This house here is where my mom lives. Your friend's mom would be your mom. You go there, you spend the day, they would feed you, they would make sure you bathe. You didn't have clothes, they would put clothes on your back. And then you come home in the evening. In the night, you would hear them beating the drums and the women practicing with their big skills, and they do dances. I always wanted to be a part of that.
Yeah, I can
Never
imagine.
got through, but I always wanted to be a part of that. Come to the fellas, they want to see. Good afternoon. Fellas of the neighborhood, this is the garage where everybody hangs out. Yeah. This is Kuchi.
Yeah.
Kuchi had a boy, baby born this morning. So they celebrated.
Congratulations. What's the name of the boy?
Wakil.
Wakil. Beautiful. Congratulations.
A young prince.
Young prince, yes. Yes. Iemand die zich wel aan de armoede en het geweld van de wijk Laventille heeft weten te ontworstelen, is de calypso-zanger Brian Londen. Maar hoe succesvol hij ook is, hij woont er nog steeds.
So
Yes.
First I thought I'm going to a big house,
Ah.
a big star.
Yes, people always think that humble beginnings, and I've remained humble and simple beginnings. And
You have everything you need here.
yes, simplicity.
Yeah, you like
Yes.
simplicity?
Yes, I love simplicity. I grew up in a really poor family, a very poor family. Poverty was something that I knew, that I know well. There were days when I got home from school and there wasn't anything to eat.
Really?
So I just had to take a shower and go to bed because I knew there wasn't anything to eat. So I didn't even ask if there was dinner or if there was anything to eat. I just knew there wasn't anything, so I just had to take a shower and go to bed. But the house always had love. We always had togetherness and we always had love. And sometimes it didn't matter if the food wasn't there. We always play some wild game or we were always together. I hated singing when I was small.
Really?
I hated singing. I didn't like singing at all.
Why not?
Because we were so poor, my mother, she would have, she used to sing as well.
Mhm.
So she used to write calypsos as well. And there was a competition in the school where the first prize was like about $20. And she wrote my song as a means of trying to get some income to buy food to eat and that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
And I walked onto that stage, I started to cry.
Ah.
I had snot in my nose, I was crying. They tried to get me to sing and I just couldn't.
You couldn't sing?
Yeah, and my brother went to my mother. He didn't sing, you know. He only cried. He just cried on the stage, and I got a good shellacking. I got a good licking. I got some good licks because I didn't sing because I didn't bring him any money.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
hated singing after that. Hated it. She kept encouraging me, you know, you have to do this because we need the money. And I said to her, I do like your songs. She said, do like my songs, but I don't know what you mean. I said, because the children in Port of Spain, their songs are singing different. And she says, well, why don't you try to write your own songs? And that very
That's
sad
what
day.
your mother said?
Yeah.
Oh.
That very sad day, I was probably about 16 years old. I took up a piece of paper and a pen. And I went out to the gallery and I started to just jot down stuff. And within about half an hour, I went back and I started to sing a song for her. And she was like, you seriously write your own song? I said, yeah. Most of the monies that I would have generated through singing, you give back to communities. Because I understand what it is not to have.
So how many people will
I
you
feed about 50 persons. I used to do 100.
Wow.
But it started to get too lengthy. Morning time. Hi. Morning time. Thank you. Hey, be safe, brother?
Yeah, man.
Stay safe out there.
Yeah, man.
Hey? Yeah. So young and he's dressed so
Yeah,
normal.
he dressed so normal.
That is what amuses me. But that is what brings tears to my eyes sometimes. Morning, mother. Yeah, loving the house, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Wat zei die beeldhoudster ook alweer? Je moet weten waar je vandaan komt om te weten waar je naartoe wil. Een van de belangrijkste schrijvers over identiteit en ontworteling is V.S. Naipaul. Geboren en getogen in Trinidad als kind van contractarbeiders uit India. In 2001 wint hij de Nobelprijs voor de literatuur.
You see, places like Trinidad are very limited.
Did it give you a kind of inferiority complex?
No, I don't mean. I mean they're very limited from the point of view of a serious writer.
But your book, A House for Mr. Biswas, is a book that will be read in ages of the future. I mean, it enriches our world very much too.
Well, what a nice thing for you to say.
In het boek Een huis voor meneer Biswas, een van zijn belangrijkste boeken, beschrijft hij zijn jeugd in Trinidad en de soms knellende familiebanden.
Excuse me, do you have books of V.S. Naipaul? The whole collection.
We have those.
Oh, that's nice.
Het grootste bezit van alles, zo schrijft V.S. Naipaul, was het huis. Zijn huis. Wat zou het verschrikkelijk geweest zijn in deze omstandigheden geen eigen huis te hebben. Erger nog, geleefd te hebben zonder ook maar te proberen zijn eigen stukje van de aarde voor zich op te eisen. Geleefd te hebben en dan te sterven zoals hij was geboren. Overbodig en onbehuisd. Het huis van zijn jeugd staat er nog steeds. Ik heb er afgesproken met VJ, de V.S. Naipaul-kenner van Trinidad.
Hi. You must be Nina.
Yes.
Such a pleasure to meet you.
Nice. I was waiting for you and I saw the house and I was in the book again. The design is exactly how he describes it in the book. Yeah. A house from Mr. Biswas.
Yeah.
So.
I wish you could see inside.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the...
Well, I want to go inside. Can we not jump
Unfortunately, somebody's going to arrest us if we try to do that, I think.
Why is this wall
well,
here?
It's
Can
no
we
longer
go in?
safe. It's no longer safe to go
Okay.
inside.
I mean, why is it not renovated? I mean, such an important house from the Nobel Prize winning author.
Family confusion.
Yeah. Oh, so family confusion.
Family confusion. So the very thing that Naipaul captures in his many novels
Exactly.
is the exact... It's irony at its best.
Well, I'm sure he's angry. He's very angry now.
I don't think he cares one bit.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm curious. There's like four
big doors,
Yeah.
And they're really old-fashioned doors, so they stand up. I'm really so sorry that we can't.
No ghost. No ghost. The ghost of Naipaul. Mr. Biswas' ghost is here. Hello, sir. Hi. We are trying to reach the house.
You can come in and go as close as you can.
Are there snakes?
Any snake is me.
Wow, that's no problem.
They have snakes. They have snakes.
No. Yeah. I am not going. Neither of us wear any correct shoes.
Okay, I'll go first. Up.
We didn't even get your name, though.
Curtis.
Curtis?
Thanks so much, Curtis.
Naipaul, his whole life, was struggling with identity, belonging, and it's also in his book.
In this. Yeah.
Does that house also symbolize that feeling of belonging, do you think?
I think that we have never managed to make people feel, all people in all classes and in all groups in the country feel that they are a part of a national movement. And therefore, groups are always going to be formed which provide that sense of identity that, you know, the idea of a national identity should have taken care of. To create that sense of who we are, where we're going, why we're going, where we're going. The depression, economic want is so much that people feel the need to cling on to something. Every Caribbean boy needs a father in his life, and if there isn't a real one, he will find one.
Dichter bij het huis van V.S. Naipaul komen we niet. Ook Curtis kan ons niet helpen. Volgens VJ zijn veel sociale problemen in Trinidad en de Cariben terug te voeren op ontworteling. Het gevoel ergens bij te willen horen. Als dat er niet is, dan wordt het moeilijk. Het meest opmerkelijke voorbeeld daarvan? De vele jongeren hier die zich bekeerd hebben tot de islam en naar Syrië zijn afgereisd om te vechten. Het is ongelooflijk maar waar. Het paradijselijke Trinidad leverde moslimstrijders voor ISIS. Ik heb afgesproken met Terry. Ook haar zoon heeft zich in Syrië aangesloten bij ISIS.
So if we go back in time, when he was in Trinidad still, can you explain to me how he became a Muslim and what did you recognize of his transformation?
Well, actually he was saying that
he went into Islam because it's a peaceful way of life. And everything was normal until a day I tried calling him and I wasn't getting no answer. Apparently they just left. I don't think anyone knew when they was leaving here.
He didn't tell you, he
Nope.
just...
I don't think he told anybody because everybody was surprised when he sent a message stating that I'm in Mosul. Okay, where is Mosul? It's in Iraq. I was like, what? In Iraq? What you doing there? And then he started sending real pictures that was positive. You see two kids? Yes.
These are his kids?
Yes. So they were moving from areas to areas. So he had to move from Mosul in Iraq to go whatever other village. And while he was in Syria, he went to call his father to wish him happy birthday over here from in the internet cafe. And while coming back home to where his wife and children were, they had an airstrike and his car was bombed. And he and his stepson got killed in the car blast.
Oh, God.
It was devastating. It was real devastating.
And you have your grandchildren there,
Yeah.
still?
Yeah, they are in Syria in the camp. But my first grandson, he sent me a voice message.
Frank, I need money, please. I don't have clothes and food and shoes and some money, please. And I love you too, and send kisses for Auntie. And if I give her some money, send it for you, see that, please. Love you. Talk love.
Oh.
Terry heeft meer vragen dan antwoorden over de beweegredenen van haar zoon. Als ik meer wil weten waarom jongeren uit Trinidad naar Syrië afreizen, dan moet ik op zoek naar een ingewijde. Iemand als Umar Abdullah, die jonge Syriëgangers heeft geronseld, maar daar inmiddels publiekelijk zijn excuses voor heeft aangeboden.
Many of us as Muslims are not seeking knowledge. I'm not proud to say this. Our children, they do not know this. The community, they don't know this. So we are failing.
Zelf heeft hij ook een verleden als moslim-extremist. Begin jaren 90 was hij betrokken bij de enige islamitische staatsgreep die in de Cariben heeft plaatsgehad. Hier in Trinidad.
You were arrested in 1990.
Well, a number of occasions. Which one are you talking about exactly?
No, you were...
You're doing the coup?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I used to walk with a knapsack with me with chemical reactors to make bombs and list the names of all the ministers at the time. So it raised the red flag when the police discovered it in my person. One would want to describe me as a radical.
Because you wanted an Islamic State for Trinidad.
Yeah.
There was a period when you encouraged young people to fight for ISIS.
Yeah, well, not encourage them, but I was sharing material that would inevitably
encourage them.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I was not like going and telling them, well, go over there and fight.
No, but you provide the material, and then after that, maybe they went to Syria.
Well, but they were so fed up with the system. They were so fed up with what they themselves were going through. In their own, their own spaces and so on. So when ISIS came and said, okay, we're in a new caliphate, we're going to give you a place where you can come and practice your religion and be treated justly and fairly and all of that, they gravitated toward.